Assalamualaikum and a very good night. A very good night to everyone. Today we are going to continue our discussion. It's about how that we can face the coronavirus epidemic towards global supply chain. So the coronavirus epidemic has a significant ripples across the global supply chain, and as we can see that with this outbreak, the factory has been shut down and the inventory distribution has cut in often cases is tend to end and the customer sales are plummeting in all and almost about the most of the important products. And at the same time, the importer and exporter deals with everyday foreign trading crisis. So generally, action should be taken to face this coronavirus epidemic, which is we should to be more ready before this such thing or this coronavirus epidemic is getting more worse. Because when this disturbance is in a full swing, so we will facing a lack of choices to be made. So therefore, I think we should start considering about the action that should be taken. Even though we are not entirely prepared for this, but I think the coronavirus prevention approach is very important. Yes, definitely very important. While the long-term effect has not come to the light yet, and the coronavirus epidemic also offers some insight for us to plan properly for our company future large-scale crisis. So among the action that should be taken to face this outbreak, such as run disaster simulation to assess the risk and for the intended impact. And for the second is understanding the vital flow and take the risk step. And for the third is develop the arrangement to ensure the continuity, the company continuity. And the fourth one is revise the design of supply chain, and the last but not least is the redesign to locally source. So let's discuss more properly.
The first action is run disaster simulation to assess the risk for unintended impacts. For this action, we should expect the unexpected, especially where the key suppliers are on the front line of the disturbances. In the case of coronavirus outbreak, the impact of China is so wide-ranging that almost certainly unintended effect will result. The inventory rates are not highly enough to offset supply outage in the short term, so plan to experience several runs on common core part and product. The second action is understand the vital flows and take the risk steps. Most supply chains have addiction that place businesses at risk. An example is where a business depends on the manufacturer that has a single facility and a wide share of the global market. The coronavirus epidemic, for example, has revealed the reliance of the Apple and other auto OEMs on sourcing from the China. The third action is develop arrangement to ensure the company continuity. Such strategy will identify contingencies in sensitive areas that provide travel, communication, procurement, that cash flow contingencies SIM. Involve your vendor and client in the production of those proposals. For the fourth action is revise the design of the supply chain. Until quite recently, most multinational corporations have been able to base their supply chain plan around the premise that goods circulate easily worldwide, allowing them to import, manufacture, and sell products at the lowest cost locations around the globe. For example, in China, we think a new kind of design is required that helps enterprises to easily reconfigure their supply chain and be ultra agile in responsive to constantly evolving foreign trading strategies, market conditions, and disturbances. The last action that can be taken is redesign to locally source. This design allows an organization to provide manufacturing facility in each of its main market with locally supplied sources. As with the alternative above, this spreads to chance because these factors are scattered, the economies of scale are smaller, and the cost of production is higher but the cost of transport is smaller.
So have you watched this video until the end of explanation? Okay, actually there is more other action that can be taken to face this coronavirus epidemic, and yes, I think the best approach is to prepare the prevention approach, because it's very important to us to prepare that approach so we can be more ready to face this kind of outbreak if this kind of situation will happen again in the future. So this is our platform to be more ready to face this kind of outbreak. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching and have some information regarding this. Thank you.